What's going on with y'all, man? It's your boy MaxFlames. We are back again with another video today, and in today's video we are going to make a beat in the style of the producer JETSONMADE. So if you're not familiar with JETSONMADE, he's produced for DABABY, LIL KEED, Roddy Ricch, and more. So if you are pretty familiar with JETSONMADE, you know that his beats are very bouncy, meaning with the drums, and his melodies are very simple, like very bare. So before we get into it, if you haven't already, follow my Instagram and Twitter at MaxFlames_. And also, if you do enjoy these kind of videos, please do not hesitate to like and subscribe down below. It helps out the channel a lot. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright boys, so we're in FL. So first things first is the BPM. Usually Jetson makes his beats in anywhere from around 120 to 150. So I'm going to go with 126. And like I said earlier, his melodies are very simple. So I have two instruments pulled up here. This jazzy guitar from Nexus. And then I also have this Mellotron flute, which if you've listened to DABABY or any of those guys, you've heard this flute in his music. So I'm going to get something going with the guitar, something real simple, and then the flute is pretty much going to be driving the melody pretty much. So yeah, let's get into it. Alright, so I like what I just did. So in order to bring that up, I'm going to go into tools and then dump score log pattern. And it should be this right here. So I'm going to do Alt Q to quantize it. So it looks like it's all pretty on beat. So I'm going to do Control L to connect them. And then these notes down here, I'm going to stretch them out. So just for a little variation, I'm just switching up this last bar right here. So now I'm going to do Control B to paste it over another 4 bars, and then I'm going to pitch it up. So that's good. And now I'm going to get a flute pattern going. So with the flute, it's probably the most complex part of the melody, but if you can make a realistic sounding flute melody, you'll be good. So I'm going to try to come up with something here. So let's see where it takes us. So a key thing that I noticed with these kind of flutes is that you want it to have like a choppy sound. So like real like short notes like this. So this is even a little bit too long. So you want to sprinkle in those choppy notes into the flute. So I'm going to copy this over again. So that's pretty much it for the melody. I'm gonna keep it pretty simple. So now onto the drums. I'm going to start with the 808. So with the 808s, you pretty much want to use like a short one hit kind of 808. So anything like Pierre 808, but like on steroids. Any like short one hit 808 would work. I have this JETSONMADE kit that I found on the internet. I'm gonna link it in the description if you guys want this, but it has this 808 in here, so I'm going to come up with a pattern with this. So yeah. So as important as it is to pick the right 808, it's pretty important on how you make the 808 pattern. So with these JETSONMADE kind of patterns or 808s, I noticed from a lot of the music that he makes is that he moves the 808 up octaves, and he has them like progressively go up like that within the pattern. So I don't really know how to explain it. It's just kind of something that you like know how to do. It's not like a regular 808 pattern where you have it like right here, like these spots. It's like different. So now I'm going to add a clap. Crash, I don't want it to like have too much of a tail, so I went into this legacy thing and then I turned down the out knob. Alright, so that's a little bit too much. Alright, so I'm gonna give this a quick mix and then I'll see you guys when I start arranging it. So for arranging it, right, it's gonna be a little bit unorthodox. I'm trying to make it similar to how Jetson arranges his beats. So for the first 8 bars, I'm going to have the 2 melodic instruments playing, and then the clap and the hi-hat, and also the 808. So and then I'm going to cut them out for the second half of the 8 bars. So for the second 8 bars, I'm going to have the 808 kind of come in delayed. So, and I also wanted to have a different pattern when it comes in. So I wanted to sound like dum 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 dum. So So for this verse part, I'm going to pitch the flute down an octave. So out for the second 8. And then I brought the high flute back in for the third 8, and I also took out the hi-hat. So this is gonna be like the bridge part. So after that, I just copied over the sections a couple times, and that's pretty much the beat. So I mean, it's pretty quick. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I hope you guys are able to take away something from this. So yeah, if you did enjoy this kind of video, please do not hesitate to like and subscribe down below. It helps me out a lot. So yeah, this definitely sounds like a Jetson beat, in my opinion. Something that like DABABY would definitely rap on this, because this is like his tempo. So yeah, I'm gonna let this beat play out. I hope you guys have a wonderful day wherever you're watching and whenever you're watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.
You Max.